Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. So we ended yesterday right before the threshold, and I looked up some things that like you want to make sure you'd finish or do before going to threshold. So I've got this list here. We're going to run through the checklist. First one is acquired at least one new Nihindrian crystal. According to this, we should have 4. Inventory. Yes. Maybe. Is that what that is? No, these are the projectors. Did I not loot Discari? Where would these things be? Hmm. All right. No clue. don't remember if we looted Cascari or not. Or if we even... No, we would have had the option. Well, let's talk to people. Then... Oh, we still got to talk to Ninio. Then we'll go back and check in for Discari's body. So we did definitely use midnight bolts on him. So unsure.
Let's see if I can sneak around.
We definitely looted Meticula. That I know. Just don't remember if we used midnight bolt on her. Will you tell me all about yourself now after all that's happened? After all that's happened, it's you should be telling me about yourself. In case I decide to forget anything. But no, as of now, I haven't forgotten anything, I think. Have you remembered anything of your past? More than I ever wanted. Probably less than you would like, since you're asking me about it. I remember a woman from Tianzia. She was a cultist of Ereshkigal, who managed to find a way to reach the Enigma. She stood before the faceless Sphinx, took an oath, and dissolved into a blissful nothingness. Totally unremarkable, as biographies go. Her consciousness and mine have nothing in common. I simply make use of her body and retain some of her memories. Someone with an interest in spiritualism might call it remembering a past life. Here's an interesting fact. Physically, I'm approximately 4,000 years old. I'm sorry, what? Give or take a few centuries. By the way, did you know that in several developed cultures, old age is considered a sign of wisdom and reason to revere a person to fulfill all of his or her wishes, even if said geriatric has suffered from senility? Let's conduct a little experiment. Bring me a watermelon, a blue one that goes cock-a-doodle-doo. The experiment resulted in failure. Do you remember your real name? You know, I cannot say that I approve of Ereshkigal's circumlogatory rhetoric, but in this particular case, she has a point. A name is just a set of sounds. It makes little difference if I go by the name Ninio, Onin, or some other collection of sound vibrations produced by vocal cords. Your real name, it is ordinary. There's nothing special about it. I doubt I would ever be able to associate it with myself. I should probably forget it, but for some reason, I'm keeping it in my memory for now. Perhaps I'm simply growing old and making spontaneous displays of sentimentality. Are you still forgetting things that you consider irrelevant? What were you asking about? You're not going to stop writing your encyclopedia and conducting your experiments, are you? How could you even ask such a question? Just because Ninio's become a bit disheartened and had a moment of weakness, you think you'll be getting a little holiday? No, my loyal follower. Nothing's going to save you from my new experiments. Back there in the Enigma, you called me by my name. Have you decided to remember me after all? Boy, what are you talking about? Your statement is absurd. That just couldn't have ever happened. The chances of such a thing occurring are 0.01%. And I'll ask you not to mention it again, as a scientist of my standing must be above such things. Oi. Above such thing as a rational sentiment and mundane affections. Even the fellow on the street knows that one's reputation is everything. All right. Let's go back to Iz real quick. Because I'm wondering if I just forgot to loot Discari and... No, we can't loot Discari. He falls in the pit. Whoops. Wrong location. Reload that autosave. Demons.
Let's make this quick.
Oh, we don't have Death Ward. This is going to be problematic.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
All right, I think we're good. Oh, that's Ember.
You won't survive me. On it. Team, go.
Very nice.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
All dead. So there's like no way to get down there now? Okay. So yeah, there's nothing. Hmm. There's no way to get down here. Okay. So where is Arilu's lab? It's another thing it said we needed to do before we went to whatchamacallit. Is it that? Nope, right there. Supposedly, we picked up keys in Is.
Time to work.
Minotaurs.
Did you see that?
Into the fray!
Hello.
I got this. Endure this!
Simply business. It's your time to cease to exist.
You are way back there.
Performance is lacking. You are lacking.
You're lacking. I'm not lacking. Come on, slowpokes. I know you're tired. Hey, Zounds. What are you doing? Got a short workday. Nice. So just one army. All right, we'll camp here.
Quit scowling at me. Let's drink. I have a flask of excellent liquor, strong enough to break the ice between us.
I could accept your offer, I suppose, but I have a rule. I don't drink in the company of poisoners, cheaters, or assassins.
After everything they've been through. Quick save there. Place the key crystal in the socket. Oh, this is the key that they were talking about. Not a physical key, like a lock key. All right, we don't know what's in here, so let's buff up.
We'll make things right.
Esmo, Axe, yes, An, U, Efna. An, U, Efna. An, U, Efna. An, U, Efna. An, U, Efna.
The Triceratops is a summon from a magical item. It's a statue that allows you to summon the Triceratops. I mean, there's dinosaur bones in the game, so it somewhat makes sense.
Let's see what we can do.
Okay. What was that? I'm confused. Okay. Try the other way.
A person can be in possession of the greatest treasure and never understand its worth. A person can live the happiest days of their life and not know that it will come to an end.
The cradle is creaking as if it's quietly humming a tune. It is empty. Flower that clearly was picked somewhere in the forest and diligently, clumsily potted.
Here we go.
Child's drawings depicting various magical beasts. In a second, more assured hand that clearly belongs to an adult. There are annotations about wingspan, diet, and other details. The wooden horse is worn down around the area where the rider would sit. The handwriting in this note is very similar to that on the pages of the Lexicon of Paradox. I knew you would get through the lock, so I hid a wand of teleportation somewhere. I thought we agreed. No excursions to the outside world until after your transmutation lesson. This map seems to depict a region of Socorus before the opening of the wound. It has roads, rivers, and bridges marked on it, as well as numerous notes such as hunters spotted in spring, avoid. Guards caught a witch on 3 Rova. Nothing suspicious since. And high road, groups often move to and from threshold, void. Okay. Handwritten and artfully illustrated textbook on magic. The margins are filled with doodles, clearly done out of boredom. Who needs a tank when you have a freaking dinosaur? It makes it an okay off tank. It's not bad.
I can handle it.
When planting a seedling, give it soil, space, and moisture. Nothing can grow in cramped captivity.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
Commander?
Okay. Just a thought there. Hey, whatever. Experiments. I'm in Mom's lab messing around with reagents. Circle is almost ready. I think I just need to place the vial with the summoning formula here. Let's see what happens. This is going to be fun. And we summon a Baylor. And dinosaur down.
Make every strike count.
Mom, I know you're watching. You'll never leave me in danger, would you? But you let me learn things, try things. Oh, I thank you, Mom. But one day, I will sneak out without you noticing and do everything my way. Hey, Luna. Sorry, just had to have an impromptu meeting with the wife.
Questions, questions. What is to be done with vanquished foes? What is to be done with treacherous friends? I know the answers to these and to many more questions.
We just got some news regarding our family, our family member that's not doing well. So, Hunter of Threshold. I'm a hunter of Threshold, the best among the best. I'm the keeper of Socorus, its protector against the corruption and machinations and powers sinful and poisoned. I feel the gaze of ancestors and the gods upon me. I will follow the trail of any beast, be it demon, hag, witch, or rogue mage. I will root them out in my land, in any pit, in any den. Those who surrender, I will imprison. Those who resist, I will slay without hesitation. There's nothing I would not do to repel the corruption, for I'm all that stands between the land and its people and horrifying calamities. I beg you to inform the first hunter and the high interrogator that the prisoner Aurelio Vorlesh is covertly preparing a ritual of unthinkable scale. If she's not stopped, the consequences will be devastating. Prisoner was asked 3 questions. What was the source of her sinful power? Who taught her the craft? And what deeds she was intending to pursue by using it. Having not received an answer, the interrogator called for the use of simple means of loosening a criminal's tongue, but for the more intricate tools to be kept in clear view also, for the purpose of intimidation. When these measures failed to produce results, so everything here actually impacts your chance at the super secret ending, down to every single action and choice. It's a real headache, big enough that I need a guide to get the right answers. The ghost standing before you used to be a tall man built like a warrior, but death has twisted his features and bent his back. His eye sockets are empty, his body mutilated, and his face a mask of insanity. Forgiveness, I beg forgiveness. Nobody else should suffer for what I've done. I had to protect the people of Socorus. I mean, do we even know if this super secret ending is even compatible with Trickster? Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Trickster's secret ending, on the Trickster's secret ending, which is incompatible, yeah. Who are you, Ghost? Shouldn't have taken her to Threshold. I should have slain her, where she stood. She didn't resist for the first few days. She didn't even understand where she was or where we were taking her. She just kept repeating, I promise. Socorus, blessed by the gods, I was supposed to protect you. Fought unholy sorcerers, witches, and all the other who tainted the sanctity of magic. I defended you. I did what I had to do. She led me, walking arm in arm with me. My eyes were gone, but I could still hear the screams. She described what I could not see. His dying light, the step. Vescovar swarm descending upon the last unit, still trying to hold the line. She said, Here are the cultists dancing and raising their daggers to stab their prisoners through the heart. Here is the last bastion of your clan, the Found Last. Do you want to know what happened to them, Hunter? I didn't want to. Couldn't help but ask. Am I to blame for this? Only half of our unit returned. A nasty fight. We thought the witch would be alone. I didn't know. I killed, but I had no idea who I was killing. Show the stern hand. This is my hand. How stern its grip was. Men and women know it. Witches and sorcerers are like. It was not my hand. It was the hand of Socorus itself. What are you talking about? Name. My name is Setre Devamai of the Found Last clan. I'm a witch hunter. The first hunter of Threshold. I chased them. Found them, fished them out of their holes, their hidden lairs, broke their spells, crushed their defenses. The first, the best. Fought entire covens by myself. I led an army of my brothers in arms to battle, but then, this death. I killed, if only I hadn't killed. Who are you guys seeking forgiveness for? Insects, chittering, squirming, eating my eyes out. I can see through them, yes I can, although no longer in my sockets. Tad buggy, yeah. As if awakened by your voice, the ghost raises his head and speaks in the assertive tone of someone accustomed to giving orders. I'm Cetri, Devamai, the Found Last clan, first hunter of Threshold, a protector of Socorus. I'm the witch's nemesis, the best hunter of my land. I received an order to capture the witch, Arilu Vorlesh, and I carried out that order. Brought her to Threshold as a prisoner. I killed the witch's accomplice. I killed him. A fellow professional, I see. That's why it's so important to tie up those loose ends. If you'd only killed the witch on the spot, nothing would have happened to Socorus. He wouldn't be forced to suffer here now. You've been stuck in this world for far too long. Let go of your past and go face Pharasma's judgment. You forgive me?
Let's see if I can sneak around. Beautiful.
Thick smoke rises from the brazier before you. In its curling haze, you can see a pale, haggard face with a bleeding spiral carved into its forehead. Who disturbs my restless vigil? A friend? A foe? It doesn't matter. Haven't spoken with anyone in so long. I'd be happy to hear the sound of any living voice. Who are you? In life, my name was Opon, and I was a talented spellcaster, one of the most powerful in the land of Socorus. I was also the most arrogant. I believed that I could always escape from the hunters of Threshold, and that my talent would never fail me. What a hollow, misguided belief. The hunters eventually caught me and locked me in this cursed prison, and I died within its walls. Now I am here, bound to this brazier for all eternity, in a place that looks like the cell, where I spent 10 years of my life and died. I've seen the letter of denunciation Signed by you. Yes, I informed on her. Told the guards about the ritual she was working on. I tried to prevent the inevitable, but it was too late. How can I help you? I don't know for sure. I'm bound by a powerful spell and my own uneasy conscience. Both are keeping my soul from going down the path that all souls must follow. But you can try to smash this brazier. Perhaps it'll set me free, or kill me. Can't imagine anything more horrible than your punishment, but you weren't wrong to denounce her. You were trying to protect our home, Socorus, from a great evil. I salute you for your courage. This ring used to belong to you, didn't it? Yes, this is my ring. It's been so long since I felt its cool embrace around my finger. Setri Devamai's wolf took it, along with a chunk of my flesh. He repaired it. I'm glad. You wanted to start a rebellion? Yes, I did. I didn't want violence, but I guess I knew from the start it was unavoidable. I just wanted to make everyone admit that we were people too. Wanted them to stop hunting us down and imprisoning us. The great changes never come without bloodshed. Could have stayed hidden much longer if not for your bleeding heart. Yes, people always said I was too sentimental to be a rebel. But without compassion, how could we be any different from our enemies? Or from the evil monsters we're accused of being? Yes, I was caught like a fool, but I have nothing to be ashamed of. Rilu Vorlesh received your letter calling for rebellion. If only I'd known back then what a Rilu would do. I would have declared her my enemy, not the elders of Socorus. Her crimes are 100 times more serious, although both stem from the same place. From the violence and anger that our kinfolk used against those who practiced arcane magic. It was Socorus' own poison that led to its downfall. Send him to Pharasma. Thank you. I don't know what lies ahead of me, the afterlife or oblivion, but either way, thank you. Guessing this is a Rilu's cell.
There are questions that are better left unasked. There are memories that ought to rouse a storm in your soul. But instead, you look into them and see nothing but emptiness. Unknowing is the worst punishment. Knowing, on the other hand, knowing is eternal, unabated pain. Hello.
You wanted me to end up here, didn't you?
Yes, I did. But I did not drag you here by force. I have never done that. I could give you a hint, prompt you, but never force you. You asked me a question, and I answered. Now answer mine. When you were there, standing near the crib inside my ruined home, what did you feel?
Closeness to mystery.
So be it. So be it.
Oh, I chose correctly? Where are you now, Rilu?
I am where everything began. Threshold. Do not worry, I will not flee when you come here, not again. You will come, won't you? One of us must burn, so that the other may live, and the wound may be eliminated. I have another question for you. The hunter from Threshold. His ghost was imprisoned here. Why did you do what you did to him?
To preserve the order of the paths assigned to every soul according to the teachings of my lady Pharasma.
I see. It was not I who killed him, made him a ghost, and imprisoned him here. He took his own life, and his guilty conscience did the rest. And yet he asked you for forgiveness. That is odd. It makes no sense.
Show the betrayer's cloak.
Yes, I recognize it. It's Mother Vulture's creation. How did you come to possess it? Then again, I shouldn't be surprised. Your special fate draws such items into your path.
You tried to heal yourself, but even the creation of the goddess failed to help you.
I suppose I should be proud. The wound which I sought to heal was my own creation. And it was beyond even the powers of beings like Mother Vulture to cure.
Why did you turn to Mother Vulture to help?
Oh, I turned to many others. Mother Vulture is a force to be reckoned with, but she was only one name on a long list. However, no one was able to help me, so I was obliged to search for the cure myself.
Why did Mother Vulture fail to help you?
This affliction is unique, just like the world wound itself. I doubt even Mother Vulture has ever seen anything like it before. Or perhaps the answer is simpler. Perhaps she just lacked power.
The cloak responds to my mythic power.
Perhaps it soaked up a portion of the world wound's energies while it burned on my shoulders. Now it can sense your power and respond to it. An intriguing observation. And I received a dose of nostalgia for days long past. Most diverting.
So she's capable of feeling. Why did you show me all that? Your past, the prison. You want me to pity you?
Pity? Me? I did not throw the country that betrayed me into the demon's maw in order to be pitied. I did not do it even for revenge. I simply made a promise.
What was the promise?
Everyone needs to be pitied sometimes. People who say they don't want it seem to need it more than anyone else. Maybe if someone pitied you back then, 100 years ago, there wouldn't be a world wound, or a demon invasion, or any other horrible things.
Indeed. I was the fearsome witch Threshold's hunters were after. I began studying rifts and soul-changing forces long before they knocked on my door. I had no intention of applying such knowledge at the time, but some temptations are nigh onto impossible to resist. And one more thing I'd like to ask you. Why did you do what you did to that little traitor, Opon?
Ghosts should not stay long in this world. His path must lead him to Pharasma's judgment.
He stabbed me in the back, but I didn't punish him for that, oh no. He was punished for lacking the courage to fight for his own freedom, and for choosing to grovel before his executioners. Now he is an eternal prisoner. What could be more appropriate? It is so odd to realize that I once cared about so many things. That ideas like justice and revenge used to mean something.
Nothing more to discuss.
Farewell, then. Threshold awaits.
Let's see if I can sneak around. Let's see what we can do.
Cease your spellcasting, sorcerer. Be brought to Threshold to stand trial.
Go!
Won't leave it like this. You hear me? I promise. A furrow in the ground that looks like a wound. Heat from strange, undying coals spill out from the wound. When you find yourself next to a strange wound like furrow in the ground, you feel a chill come over you. Yeah, and this was the start of the wound right here. Well, I've already figured out that we're a Rilu's kid in one way or another. At the very least, she's our mother because she created us.
Here we go.
But there's an area in here that I couldn't get through. This right up here, it like teleports people back. I guess I didn't. Oh, there it goes. Legitimately. Nope.
I welcome your company.
I think it only opens up later on if you get all the items needed. There we go. Just draw some wings on this ram lizard. You want him to fly, don't you? Want a real one. Start teaching you transmutation soon. Shouldn't take you long to master it. Only about 10 years of dedicated study.
I'm curious.
I'm curious too. And now people aren't teleporting.
Here we go again.
Anything special in here for us to react to?
I can handle it.
Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Oh, we missed something up here. We're summoning. Wait. Hello.
My friends.
Victory is worth the pain.
Damn you!
I must withdraw.
Wait, where's Ember? Oh, Ember's controlled.
I think I can push through this.
Probably not.
Victory is worth the pain.
The light, take you!
I think I can push through this.
Withdraw.
I think it was the Baylor's rage effect. Yeah, infectious rage.
Are you still here?
Victory is worth the pain.
Worth.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I must withdraw.
At once.
Well, there went Greybore.
This is not my time yet. Good guys always win. You won't survive me.
Yep, just keep cackling.
my ass kicked.
No glory without risk.
I got this.
Thought we had true seeing. Oh, he does have true seeing.
Damn you!
Why isn't that on?
Is this a
I can
mock
push
fight?
through this.
Okay. Heal yourself.
God, it hurts!
Doesn't help with blur. Okay.
Are you still here?
No, but it helps with mirror image. I thought, at least.
Endure this!
If you miss, you still might hit one of the images. Okay.
Getting my ass kicked!
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
It's almost dead.
Make every strike count. Did you see that?
Ah, good guy, Lan. So I assume that's where we're supposed to use that summoning potion. Greyboar should get a frequent visitors pass to Pharasma's halls at this point. He probably should. What do you mean he keeps popping in? About for Greyboar and Pharasma's halls? Yeah. They're just having friendly chats. They're old friends at this point.
Can't make the demons wait.
Supernatural yo-yo. Yoink. Hold up. Did you ever tell her, the angel, and her charges that you found an exit? I don't remember. No, I don't think I did. Wait. Yeah, actually, I think I did. We can go back and check. Honestly, the Lily 2 is more of a threat. Because of that reason. Like, they just... Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and they get to go first? Fantastic. Oh, there's more. Shit. Jesus. Fuck me. Honestly, Dominate is just too OP. Look at this. At least our infirmaries was okay. Barely, yeah. Having 3 things there that can dominate is pretty bad. One random attack that had 7 succubi. Jesus. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Starting to think I need to move my mage general up to that point, because that seems to be where they're attacking the most, and he just obliterates armies. I think I've had one time where I actually had to use my units. Let's see who's here. was not here. Was it in the lower level? Must have been. The right side stairway. Yeah, it's just a big loop at this point since we've already unlocked everything.
Day 4, Farost, 4632. Experiment, wounded demons. Subject, a Lilitu and several lesser demons maimed in battle with Crusaders. The fusing of body parts of different life forms has been done many times before, and is of no interest to me. The focus of this experiment is the fusing of souls. Desired result, to preserve the specific abilities of the donor subjects in the final fused entity. The idea is promising and may influence my other research.
There they are. Yeah, we can't talk to them. So yeah, we've already told them. I unsealed the way out. You're free. Free, then let's leave here at once. May the light of Iomade be with you.
Let's see if I can sneak around.
Okay, so I guess I didn't. Thought I did. Yeah, we lean more towards the good side. I mean, we're neutral, but we lean more towards the good. Less Joker and more jokester. I like it. All right, let's go rest and clear our, let's see, other things to do. Fully explored the ineluctable prison, which I pretty sure I did, but they mention speaking to Faraz or Hebsamaraz's ghost. Don't think I did that. We saved the map and completed its crusade project. I think we did all that. Triple Cross. Unit that was considered killed on a foray has returned to Dresden. During interrogation, the warriors admitted that they got surrounded by the enemy, and to save themselves, they had to pretend they were deserters. They pledged allegiance to the demons and took part in their dark rituals, but escaped the first chance they got. Not everyone believes the story of the Encircled. Yeah, sure. Most of the soldiers were glad that the commander spared their comrades. War is merciless, and to survive, one may be forced to make tough decisions. Who knows what any of them will have to do tomorrow to save their life. Yep. Nothing left for us there. Whoop. That's not what I meant to do. Everything at 8? I believe so, yes. Yes, everything is at 8. Oh, I need to get an exit out of that. That's what we need to do. Enter. Clear any corruption we might have. Everyone's leveled. I think everyone has the best gear that we have. Let's see. Yeah, we gave that to him. I would like to find her a better bow, but I'm not going to go hunting around for it. I could probably do with selling off some stuff. We've talked to our companions, and no one has anything new for us. We have... Oh,
Let's see if I can sneak around.
that me? We have no relationship. So apparently we're asexual. Actually, she didn't forget about it. It seems she remembers more than she's letting on. That she could get dead sober from just forgetting she was drunk. Yeah, that was great. So these can go either on Greybore or myself, which will make Ember hit harder because they become vulnerable to fire for 1 round.
Let's see if I can sneak around.
Extra sneak attack damage on those. Okay. They don't have a belt for him. Let's give him that. Yes, he's wearing the most worthy. Amber looks like a necromanceress. I appreciate you, Ego. She really does, doesn't she? And with the monocle, it's even more sinister looking. What do you mean, liar? Who's lying? Trevor is a chunky boy. I can put this on Woljef. And we lose too much of his armor slash dex bonus. We swap that out. Yeah. Gives him 34 AC, putting that helmet on him. Sure. Let's give him some spell resist. He'll be healing the secondary party. The fear stuff on him. Yeah, but it's so obnoxious to chase everything down. Keep the site under total lockdown. Fair. Does Trevor have a belt? He does. Thunderous charge, that's right. He needs another ring. There's undead that would help with his casting cure on undead, I guess. What belt do I have? Auto crits. Save for half. Oh. Never mind then. One thing I hate about Bismuth is every time that he's summoned or he dies and is brought back, he unequips everything that he had on. It's so annoying. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, like cure wounds. Things of that nature. Alright, I think we might be ready. As ready as we're gonna get. Let's go rest. Nope, no better bardings. That's one thing I feel that they dropped the ball on is more variety in bardings for animals. I saw so few many.
Tell me, Woljif, what's the word on the street in Canabras about why Charisme Valensis was named head of the Thieflings?
Word is that she got
More
the
Bardings
job
in this one, this
because
size
Silly
and Kingmaker.
One had himself a little
Fair.
accident. Hang on a second.
But the whole Cavalier was like a big draw for a lot of people, and just the lack of Bardings is disappointing. What, we can't go back to the council? Disappointed. Completely normal closet, my ass, pretty much. All right.
I can handle it.
Don't think there's anything else for us to do. Except go to Threshold. Okay. So how are we getting there? Jesus Christ. Guess I should have upgraded that fort, huh? Unless you're modding. Yeah, we're not modding. All right. So that might be our best option there. It's one that I find indispensable. Makes teleport circles all post level tech. Yeah, it is nice. Wait. 14 hours. To Threshold. Eh. Ended up with almost 4 million gold. All right, let's hard save it before Threshold. Might want a nap. Good point. And also, I'm disappointed that not all these lines were voice acted.
After breaking the blockade of the demon armies and defeating Discari, the Crusade forces close in on the Threshold Fortress. The place where 100 years ago, the first rift between the planes was opened. The place where this story will end.
All right, give me 1 minute. Talk to the wife, and then we'll continue this.